Hey guys, Peyton Snavik here again for another DVD and Blu-ray update for you guys today. Yes, I know I am late. I'm a day late from doing this. Sorry about that. I just had some kind of stomach virus for the past couple days. Meant that, you know, I try to get the strength to do it, but I just wasn't feeling well. So, but here I am. I'm going to try to get this video up for you guys. I got 20 things here. 9 Blu-rays and 11 DVDs. So yeah, I got more DVDs than Blu-rays this time. So as usual, I'm going to start off with the Blu-rays first, and then on to the DVDs. Hopefully you can hear me, but I have a fan on here because it's hot as hell in this room. Alright, so the first one here I got, this is from Stinky Tuna. You know, this is one I reviewed to you guys. This is a Prime original movie. And, you know, this one, I actually do like this one. You know, it's not like a perfect movie or anything. I actually kind of like the first one way better. But I still like this one. For what it was, for what it was worth, I still thought it was worth watching. But it was, you know, the new Coming to America here on Blu-ray from Stinky Tuna. You know, this one right here is basically, you know, the follow-up to the first movie. You know, this one is, you know, Eddie Murphy's character, you know, now realizes that he has a son, and, you know, James Earl, and, you know, it was kind of neat that they brought everyone back after all these years later just to do this movie, but it's him, you know, he finds out that he has this son that he was never aware about, and basically he goes back to America and to find his son, and he brings his son back to his castle. You know, because the movie takes place entirely in the castle the whole time. It's not really in America. It's like they're basically back in New York for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then the whole movie is basically they're back in the castle, and it's basically, you know, the boy and then, you know, his family are at Eddie Murphy's castle, and you know, showing him around and introducing him to everyone and showing them what they do at the castle, basically. I don't know, I thought this movie was worth watching. Like I said, it wasn't like a perfect movie or anything, but, you know, I still like it. I know this movie was cut down a little bit to a PG-13 rating, because I know the first one was like a rated R movie, so, yeah. Alright, this next one here I got. Now, I wasn't originally going to get this one from Stinky Tuna, but, because I wanted to see if it was going to get, an actual release on Blu-ray, but God knows when that would ever happen. But so I just got it anyway, you know, just to have like an HD version of it for now. So, but I mean, this is definitely a good start to have it on Blu-ray. But hopefully, an actual like release comes out. I know there's been rumors that it was going to come out the 4K, so I don't know if that's still the case for this one or what. But I've always really liked this one. It's a movie called Panic Room here on Blu-ray with Jodie Foster, and it has you know, Kristen Stewart's in this one. It's like one of her earlier movies. You know, it's basically her. It's basically, you know, Jodie Foster and her daughter, you know, played by Kristen Stewart. They moved to this house, and this house basically has a panic room. And they stay there for the first night. But what ends up happening is these 3 robbers end up breaking into this house. It's basically then they break into the house. They want to steal like all this money that's apparently in this panic room, and the robbers are played by, you know, Forrest Whitaker, Jared Leto, and Dwight Yoakam. Basically, you know, Jodie Foster's character discovers that these people are in this house, and her and the daughter, they end up locking themselves in the panic room. But the bad guys are basically trying to break into the panic room to get all this money that's hidden in there. So it's basically them trying to survive. It's a very intense movie, and I've always really liked this one. I remember seeing this one. I think I saw it on, my mom had it on like a DVD, and it was like one of those kind of like, it wasn't like a snapper case or anything. It was kind of like in one of those weird like sort of like a box set like case. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you look it up, you probably know, and if you have that exact same DVD, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But but I actually always really enjoyed this one, and it actually looks pretty good on Blu-ray, so hopefully maybe it will get an actual, you know, release one day. Alright, the next one here I got, is from Arrow Video. I remember talking to an actor, and I asked him if he was in this movie, because it credited his name in this movie, but he said he didn't do this one. As far as I know, well, at least that's what he said. I think his name was Brad Leland. I know. I talked to him because he was in the movie, he was in the Texas Chainsaw remake. He was playing the semi-truck driver in that one. But, you know, it's kind of weird how they credit his name in this movie when he wasn't in it at all. So, this is a movie called Blood Rage here on Blu-ray. I actually really like this one a lot. This is technically, in a sort of a way, it's supposed to be a Thanksgiving-like movie. But the movie is basically about, it starts off with these two twins, and the one twin, there's one of the twins is evil, the other one is a good one. And the evil twin ends up killing this couple that's at this drive-in. And basically, the good twin ends up getting framed and gets blamed for the murders. And for the past, like, what is it, like 10 years? 10 years, for the next 10 years, he's locked up in this institution. And you know, and of course, and the bad one is, you know, is like on the streets for the next 10 years as well. And of course, you know, the good one ends up escaping from the prison. You know, the police are after him because, you know, they think he was the one who did all those murders. And meanwhile, this Thanksgiving party, the bad one is basically taking people out one by one. It was an interesting slasher movie. I actually did enjoy this one for what it was. You know, this is actually the original art cover right here. I like how most of the time with these kind of releases, they use the original art covers, and some of them they have like the newer like artwork cover. Like here it is right here. But I actually do like this one a lot. But definitely check this one out if you guys haven't seen it. Alright, the next one here I got. Now, usually I'm not a big DC fan, but I do remember, you know, seeing, you know, Joker in the theaters. Because Joker, I kind of consider that more of like a thriller, like, I guess it could be in a sort of like horror. Not 100%, but a little bit horror. But this one right here is, you know, The Birds of Prey here on Blu-ray. You know, I actually really enjoyed this one a lot. Like I said, I'm not a big DC fan, but there was just something about this movie I really liked. But the movie basically has to do with, you know, Harley Quinn, and it's basically her, and she has this gang, and basically it's just basically about her. It's sort of kind of like the Joker movie, but it's basically has to deal with her, like what she does on the streets and stuff. And you know, it was a very interesting concept, you know. And Margot Robbie did a really great job playing this character. You know, I think the other reason why I kind of wanted to see it is, you know, everyone has a crush on this person, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who, you know, is amazingly good in this movie. Yeah, definitely check this one out if you guys have not seen this one. Okay, so the next one here I got, you know, I've been watching a lot of M. Night Shyamalan movies lately, because I really want to go see his upcoming movie that comes out, not tomorrow, but it comes out next Friday, the movie called Old, and I love the little poster that they have for the movie. And I know this movie was kind of like nothing like his other movies. I still liked it though for what it was. But it was the Mark Wahlberg movie, The Happening, here on Blu-ray. Like I said, it's not really like any of his kind of like movies. It doesn't have like a twist or anything. But I still enjoyed it. The movie is basically, there's kind of like this weird pandemic going on, and basically there's something like, there's like something like in the air, something it makes people like freeze for like a couple seconds, and then all of a sudden they commit suicide, and they don't know what's going on, and people are panicking, you know, they're trying to get safe, and they're trying to not get into this thing that is like in the air. It's really hard to explain, but it was actually a really decent movie, and like I said, it's not like M. Night Shyamalan's like movie. It's not like his kind of like movies, but it was. I thought the story was kind of cool in a way. Yeah, but definitely check it out though if you haven't seen it. I know the one girl who was from Elf is in this. Zoe Deschanel, I think that's how you say her name. John Leguizamo is in this, and Betty Buckley is in this movie as well. And great cast in this movie, I have to say. Spencer Breslin was in this movie for like a couple moments. Now these last four right here, these are ones I am going to get rid of. I think three of these ones are from Dollar Tree. I think one of them was from Walmart. This one I hear nothing but good things about. I thought this one was okay. I mean, it's not like my best movie that's out there. I mean, Rutger Hauer was decent in this movie, but it's a movie called Hobo with a Shotgun here on Blu-ray from Magnet Entertainment. It's one of those Dollar Tree ones and it came with a slipcover. I thought it was okay. It's basically him like taking out bad people that's on the streets, like taking out like gangsters and stuff. This one, I think half these ones I just mainly got just to get the digital codes. I think this was one of the ones I just got for the digital code, which was Barbershop: The Next Cut, which is, I think this is the third film in the series. This is the one where, you know, Ice Cube came back, and, you know, his character came back in the series. I thought it was alright. Yeah. But it turned out that the code expired or something. This is the one I got from Walmart. I thought this one was okay. You know, it's not really like the best movie, but I mean, it was more of like a it wasn't like a zombie movie or anything. It was more like a zombie love story. But it was, you know, the movie Warm Bodies. It was more like a comedy, like horror. And the last one, this was another Dollar Tree one. This one was from Quentin Tarantino did this one. It came out from Dimension Extreme. It's called Hell Ride here on a Blu-ray. Could never really get into Quentin Tarantino movies. I mean, the only ones I really liked was the Kill Bill movies. I mean, those were the only ones I thought were worth watching. I don't know. But yeah. And that's all for the Blu-rays. Alright, now on to the DVDs. So there are quite a few DVDs. Like I said, there are 11 DVDs. So, and out of all these 11 DVDs, I'm only keeping one DVD. And which is this one right here. Alright, so this first one on DVD. This one was like a Walmart exclusive, according to this. It's called the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Winners Collection here on DVD. This one I found on eBay for like, it was like $5 or something. And I come across these ones quite a few times at like Goodwill and stuff, but every time I find one, it was always scratched up. But it was basically kind of like those Nick Jr. favorite like ones, and those Mill Creek Entertainment ones that comes out with like random episodes of certain shows. But this has 4 shows on here. This has, you know, SpongeBob, SquarePants has one episode on here, which is, you know, the Krusty Towers, which was the one where Mr. Krabs opens a hotel with the Krusty Krab built in it. Another one, Zoe 101, which was the when they get the Quinn as their new roommate, and that was when Zoe thought Chase was in love with her. Drake and Josh. The main reason I got this one because it has a Drake and Josh episode that was never released on the other DVDs, which was the Who's Got Game episode, which was the one where, you know, Drake and Josh were betting on who can get the most dates in like 1 week. And a show I never heard of. I watched a little bit of it, and I thought it was okay. But I don't think I found any seasons of them on DVD and like online or anything. It's a show called Romeo. It's called Who Let the Dogs Out. And basically, the Romeo character finds his lost dog. Yeah, but I thought the set is kind of cool to have. Alright, now the rest of these DVDs, like I said, I'm going to get rid of. Most of these, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These next 9 DVDs were from the Dollar Tree, so, there's one called Truth or Dare, it was kind of like a knockoff to that new Truth or Dare. You know, there's been a lot of new movies, a lot of movies called Truth or Dare. Like, you got the Blumhouse one. There was one back in 1986 or something that spawned 3 sequels. This is kind of like that one where a group of these kids go to this, like, house and they play this Truth or Dare game, and it turned out to be, like, real. It was kind of similar to that one, to the Blumhouse movie, though, but, you know, I thought it was alright. Next one right here, we got a movie called Clay, here on DVD. It's released from BBC. Some of these ones I'm not going to talk about, because these are ones you can basically find at the Dollar Tree. We got Selfie Man, just kind of like about this, like, evil, like, I think it's like about an app or something. Now I can't really remember, since it's been a couple weeks since I watched it. It was like, there was some kind of, like, demonic, like, thing, like, through this girl's phone or something. Something like that. I can't really remember, but yeah, Selfie Man. This one right here, called Karma, here on DVD. The Music Box, it's kind of like that movie, To Possession, with Madison Davenport and what's that other girl's name? I forgot her name, but I talked to her quite a few times on Instagram. I know she was in that. She was in that one movie that I really liked called The Harvest, which was kind of like similar to Misery, and I really like The Harvest. If you guys have not seen that one, but you have The Music Box. I got a Scream Factory one. This one has a decent cast in this, but I mean, overall, I just did not really like it. This was directed by Travis Z, who did that Cabin Fever remake. This one's called The Midnight Man. I mean, you know, we got Robert Englund, who's Freddy Krueger, like Gabrielle Hall, she was in Jeepers Creepers 3, you know, Lynn Shay, who was like in Insidious movies, she was in that new Grudge movie. There's Something About Mary. You know, she's done a lot of stuff in the past, and a lot of great stuff in the past, like 20 years. Yeah, we got one it's like a Shudder exclusive here called GWEN. Tried to find a Blu-ray of this, but I couldn't, but it doesn't matter because I did not like it anyway, so... Yeah. This one right here with Adam Brody called Isabelle, here on DVD. And this one right here is called Broken, on DVD, about a girl in a wheelchair. And the last one here, this one I might give to my mom, because I know she's the only one in this family that watches it. At the time, I don't know why I bought this one at the time, probably because it was cheap. Consider the fact this is actually the complete series, all 11 seasons for only $24, but I'm assuming that's probably the only reason why I bought it. But it was Married with Children, the complete series, here on DVD from Mill Creek. It's a 21-disc set, and you know, this is basically how the DVDs are stacked up. Basically like this. So it's quite a lot of DVDs, and plus I knew there was no way I can get that finished in time, so I didn't think I was ever going to watch it. I don't know why I bought it. I guess I'm a hoarder, so. But yeah, but that's pretty much all the stuff I got for the past month or so. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry that the update was delayed, but I got it up for you guys. I got it done for you. But I hope you guys, like I said, enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.